Hello to all my lively ladies, you're very welcome back. My name is Trish and you're very welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I have for you a great 30-minute flatten your belly workout. And I'm also going to include an 8-minute cardio finisher at the end of this. So how today's workout is looking for us is I have 9 moves. We're going to repeat those 9 moves twice, making that an 18-minute segment there, and then we move on to the cardio finisher. We'll have a little break, have a little drink of water, and then we move on to the cardio finisher. Okay, now the first 9 moves are really going to focus, really put a lot of emphasis on the core, the center of the body, and then the last, we'll just bring the heart rate up a little bit before we finish out today with our cardio bonus or finisher. Okay, let's get those arms up a little higher now. A little deeper with the legs, if you can bend your knees a little deeper. Now it's all well and good doing all these workouts that say flatten your belly or tone your tummy and all these words that we hear or terms that we hear, but what's really important is that you have your nutritional, good, healthy nutritional plan in place. I don't like to use the word diet, but just making sure you're eating correctly. You're eating lots of whole foods, lots of green vegetables, watching the starchy carbohydrates, because again they're high in sugars. The body digests them very rapidly, very quickly, and therefore you will release insulin at a high rate, and insulin is our fat storing hormone. So we want to be eating foods that are digested slowly. They're high fiber foods like vegetables, fruits. Some fruits are higher in sugars than others. Berries have less sugar than say the likes of bananas. Choosing whole foods, okay, foods that just break down quite slowly in your digestive tract and keep insulin under control. Okay, fat, don't be afraid of fat. Good fats that come in like avocados, nuts and seeds, okay, as well as that. And again, just reducing your starchy carbohydrate intake. Let's reach these arms up overhead if you can. That's it. Great. Let's do 10 more here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do some heel taps out to the front now. So it's great, doing your exercise routine is very important. It keeps muscle in your frame, keeps your metabolism healthy. But you can exercise and exercise all you like. And if you don't eat properly, you really and truly, you can never ever out exercise poor eating, okay? You can't. So make sure that you can have your treats, okay? Leave it to once a week, but just make sure that you do get your nutrition on point. Have your little treats every now and then, and get your exercise routines in, because if you're carrying too much body fat, you're not going to see the underlying muscle from all your hard work, okay? That's great. Now, keep the legs doing the same thing. Push the arms back and we get the triceps working. Good. That's it. Great work. And 4, and 3, 2. Now, keep the legs hip distance apart, or maybe a little wider if you need to. Stretch across. I'm going to keep the stretches more dynamic rather than holding static stretches. Keep that for your cool down. Good. And across, just getting that trunk, waking it up a little bit, because it's going to be working hard for the first portion of this workout. And across, great. And reach. That's it. And one more here this side. Now keep your legs the same position and reach up. Stretch out that tummy there, that area, it's lovely. Now abs engaged, just slightly bend to the side, back to the center, always center up and over. And again, stretch up in the middle there, over. Stretch, take a moment to stretch up to the ceiling there in the middle. Good. Reach up. Now, if you're feeling this in your back, just make sure that you haven't lost that engagement with your transversus abdominis, your deepest abdominal layer there to protect your lower back. Good. And across. Let's just do a few arm reaches either side of the room. Again, making sure you haven't lost that connection with your tummy area. You should feel tightness in here around the center. Now today we are going to do 15 off or rest, 45 to perform each move. And again, you can increase that work time if you want to. Okay, you can increase that up to 50 seconds and just have a 10-second rest. That's it, good. Oh, if we're going in, of course, you can always increase your rest time too. If you want to go up to 20 seconds rest, that will bring you down to 40 seconds of work. That's it, good. So see what you want to do today or how you're feeling. Let's do 2 more here and last one. Okay, let's get going now with this workout today. Right, so we're going to start off with, you can either put the hands behind your head prisoner style, but I like to release the hands a little bit, like you're on that little seated equipment in the gym and you're crunching. You're doing a slight C curve here of the spine as you draw your knee up, and you really want to feel work here in your tummy muscles. So you're bringing your ribs down towards your hips. Okay, let's get going. So we have 15 seconds to get going, or you can start straight away if you feel like you don't need that rest. Hands behind the head, or free up your arms if you like. Okay, so this is the first exercise. I'll show you what's coming up in the 15-second rest. Let's go with that now. Crunch. So just a slight little C curve there. You'll feel a stretch in your lower back. That's it, good. As we work the opposing muscle groups. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. Now make sure that you are tightening up in around the belly button area. Now we're doing 2 rounds of it today, so if you're not getting it round 1, just be patient. A little bit of practice, you'll get it round 2. Good. I always find I'm better with the exercises when I get to the second round, even if I've done a warm-up. Good. And crunch. And crunch. Well done. Really feeling that already. Now we're doing toy soldier, so that's just kicking the leg up. You don't have to kick that high. And then we're going to put the legs, feet flat on the floor, and do 2 torso twists. Okay? All right, let's get into position for that. Abs engaged. You can kick down low if you prefer. And twist. Don't twist around unless you've really locked your tummy muscles in. Good. And kick. Now you're going to notice these moves are quite slower, and they would take up the pace when we're just before we finish out today. Good. 1, 2. This is a nice move again, really feeling those muscles in around the rib cage. 2, good. 2 and 2 here. And around, not rushing it, taking my time. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And up and up. Well done. Okay, now we have our ball slams. Love this exercise. Imagine you have a ball in your hand. Slam down the middle, to the side, back to the middle. I like to center up, other side. Okay, now if you want to use a light dumbbell with this, that'll be nice for this one. Okay, down, over, back to the middle, and good. Back to the center and across your body. That's it. Good. Again, feeling that crunch there as you draw your ribs down towards your hips. Try and keep your head upright here though. Don't be looking at the floor and rounding your shoulders. That's good. Well done. Now we have some lunges next. I know a few of you tell me you have a little bit of issues with lunges with the knees and that. You don't have to lunge with the next one. You can just step back. Okay, so don't worry. Don't rule yourself out of the next exercise. Good. And back. So it's a lunge with a twist next. If you want to just keep your heart rate up, it might have come up there, just do a few little stationary walks. So we're going to do a back lunge and twist, okay? Now if you can't lunge back, step back and do a light little twist. Engage that core before you start though. So back lunge and twist. Oops, it's getting the balance. So I'm actually twisting to the side, and when I step back, the leg that's left out in front, I'm twisting to that side, okay? Good. I think that works a bit better. Works better for me. You can experiment with it yourself. So step back, the leg that's out in front. Go the leg that's stationary. As you step back, I'm twisting over that leg. That's it. Good. And and twist, keeping your tummy muscles now nice and tight there for me. Okay, sumo side bends. So hands behind the head. Sumo means you're going to squat wide. You can do a little squat here, little squat, and bend to the side, or you can get down deeper and to the side. Okay, stand up tall, down we go. 1, 2, up tall, just give those legs a breather. 1 and 2, and again, keep your spine in alignment. Don't be falling forward here, okay? Down. 1, 2. Ooh, these exercises are burning. 1 and 2. You're feeling a good stretch in one side of the trunk as the other crunches. So hitting those obliques. Good, those waistline muscles. Down. 1, 2. Good. It's great mobility here for your thorax or your trunk area. Okay, now just have our regular knee drives next. We're going to engage the abs here for 3, 2, 3, and then we're going to do the other side. Okay, it's a swift directional change, so keep your core engaged, and you might want to even put your hand on something for balance. 2, 3, good. 1, 2, and 3, great. 1, 2, and 3, 2, and 3, good. 1, 2, and 3, 2, and 3. So tighten up that core there. Feel the muscles working. 1, 2, and 3, 2, and 3. Good. Keep your head held high here now for me. Nice high head up to the ceiling. That's it. Good. 2, and 3, and 1. We just finished that one out there. And 3. Now next one, prisoner style this time. Crossing the knee over twice, so 2 times, and then same side with the knee coming up. So again, we're really going to be working the obliques there, your waistline muscles. So 2 and 2, 1, 2, and then knee and opposite knee. Good. Cross, cross, and knee. I have to get the brain to think for a minute. And knee, across, across. Doesn't matter which side you start on. That's it. Across, mix it up if you like. Across, 1. You'll find a pattern that you're comfortable with after a few reps. That's it. Good. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1. I'm just slowing it down here. I really want to take my time and put emphasis on every move. So you mightn't get as many reps out as you think. And that's fine. Now we're back into that kind of sumo position again. Stay up a little squat of the leg will do. It doesn't have to be deep. Back to the center here, sort of like our torso waves. Sit back or overhead reaches. Now you can go down a little lower if you can. If you're feeling too much of your back, come up a little higher. That's it. You can get into a little seat. You can even try this on a chair. Sit down on your kitchen chair there. Have it handy. Always have your chair handy. You never know when you need it. That's it. Good. Across and across. Well done. This is tough. I'm really feeling good stretch there in my torso. And also my legs have to hold this isometric move for close to a minute. That's challenging. Good. Just keep those arms long, little arms out in front if you're struggling. You're still going to get that work in the chest. Always remember that, okay? All right, now, last move, and then we repeat it all again. So like a wood chop. So we're going down to the floor, reach up to the ceiling, and then just repeat it on the other side, okay? But before we go anywhere, pull that belly button to spine. So down we go, one side, cross over, and then the other side, reach up, and then cross over, reach up, and down, yep, cross over, again finding that pattern, good, reach, down, up, down, reach, good, bringing that rib cage down towards your hips again, Creating a lot of instability here with our abdominals. Okay, well done. Okay, that's 9 minutes past. Okay, now, all right, let's go back to exercise number 1, and that is either do prisoner if you like, or free up those hands. You might find you're a little bit more flexible now this round. Okay, let's go for that. And crunch. If you want to take up the tempo a little bit, if you feel like you're more in control of the move, that's fine. Or you can slow it down and feel every rep. Good. Squeeze, squeeze. I'm not looking for cardio here. You may get your heart rate up. That last one, so that wood chop move, got that heart rate up a little bit for me. But I want to keep this more like conditioning or a little bit of strength. That's it, good. Squeeze. Squeeze if your arms are tiring, bring them down a little lower. That's it. Good. A few seconds to go, and then we go on to those toy soldiers for 2, torso twist for 2. Okay, well done. Now remember this one, toy soldier 1, 2, and then torso twist for 2. So I want you to pull that belly button to spine. Feel that tension, do a little posterior tilt there, tilt back a little bit to really lock in the abs. Okay, 1, 2, and very important, once you start doing any twisting motions, that your tummy muscles are locked in place. That's it, protect that lower back. Again, these exercises are good, they're slow. They make you become aware of how your body works. That's it, what your tummy muscles do for you. And always remember, you don't have to be on a mat crunching and crunching away to work your abs. A lot of these moves here, like this one in particular, will create instability in around the body. So your abdominals have to switch on and keep you steady. That's it. Good. And twist. Good. Now we have our ball slams. I really enjoyed that one the last time. So let's start in the middle, work our way over to one side, back to the middle and the other side. I always like it. Like I say, I think it's safer to center up the body. Reach high if you can. Good. Again, we're bringing the ribs down towards the hips, providing a little bit of crunching there for the upright crunching for the tummy. So it's great to be able to work your tummy standing up if you have trouble getting to the floor. These are good moves. Keep your back mobile. Provide a little bit of work for your center, your core. Good. And down. And across. Good. And across. Well done. Down. And across. Let's get one in the middle here. Well done. Okay, that was a nice move. All right, now we have that back lunge and twist. So I was saying to you in the first round, when I step back or lunge back, I twist to the side, okay? Twist. And again, it's just a gentle little move. You mightn't even notice it there, but you don't want to be overly twisting. Now keep the hips square and facing to the front and twist with your rib cage. Okay, now you're stepping back there. If you don't want to do any lunges, you can even leave out the twist and use a chair as assistance. That's it. Or you can get down into that lunge and twist. The arms again will help to balance the body. So if you want to work on your balance a little bit, this is a good exercise for that. Good. Just by going into a lunge, you're creating a lot of instability again in the body. So your abdominals will work hard for you to keep you from falling over. Good, that was great. Okay, now we have those sumo side bends. So hands behind the head or prisoner side bends. Sit down, a little seat if you don't want to go into a deep squat or you can't. And you're doing 2. Then you're standing up tall to give the legs a break. Okay, sit down, or you can stay down there if you want more work. Up tall. 1, 2, don't fall forward. Now this one you'll probably find you're falling forward. Really stick your bum out right behind you like you're going to sit into a chair. Good. Great. Sit back, chest up for me. Don't round your back now. I want to see straight backs there for me. Good. 1, 2. That's great. You're looking good. Sit back. 1, 2. You're working your legs without, you probably didn't even notice that, standing up and down, standing up and going back down. You're actually getting great quad work there. Okay, now we have those knee drives. So we're doing 3, okay, each side. Swiftly changing direction, so be careful of that, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and again, really tightening up that center. 1, 2, 3, good. Give yourself lots of room here. 1, 2, 3, and around. 1, 2, 3, good. 1, 2, 3, change for 2, 3, great. 1, 2, 3. Breathe for me, don't hold your breath. Get some air in and out, good. 2, 3, 2, come on, really be strong with those arms. 1, 2, 3, and finish it here. 2 and 3, good work. Okay, now we have our elbow crossing over, other side, and then the knee driving up. Okay, get yourself a good stance here, about hip distance apart. All right, for 2, and then 1 and 2. And again, I'm really going slow on this one. That's it. 1 and 2. And cross for 1, 2. Oops, there goes the balance. 1 and 2. If you rush it, you might find that you fall over. So take your time. That's it. 1, 2. Good. Cross over. 1, 2. Again, I'm not looking for like 50, 60 reps here. Just want to do good reps. 1, 2. Let's finish out here. 1 and 2. Okay, you can let me know how you get on with the next one. This one's very challenging. Again, if you're finding it too hard, just come upright, stay upright. Watch your back here, okay? So really engage those tummy muscles for me here now. Belly button in, tilt back a little bit, reach up, or you can do little reaches like this even, okay? Sit down if you really want to challenge yourself, and you can challenge yourself even with the little arms, because again, the arms are not really involved here. They are just along for the ride. It's all coming from your obliques here, those muscles in around the ribs, your waistline muscles. And always remember, you can do these exercises every day, but if you're not eating correctly and you're not burning the fat off by eating correct, like good foods, you won't see all this work, all the results from your hard work. That's it. Gonna get deeper. Reach a little higher. We're just there. Okay, well done. That was great. Now we have our wood chop. So the best thing to do is open up a bit wider than hip distance, down to the floor, return. I think I was going back down and then I was going back up the same side, just to see what works for you. Reach down, up, back to the floor, over to the other side, down, up, back to the floor, same side, over to the other side, back up, down to the floor. If this makes you feel dizzy, maybe just stay upright a little bit more. Okay. Up, down. This is our last move in this tummy section. Oops, went the wrong way there, did I? Okay, let's try that again. It's hard to do when you're talking. You need to focus. Good. Down, switch around, get a few this side. 1 and 2. Well done. Okay. You did great. Don't worry if you got a bit confused in that last one. I was confused as well. All right, one to practice, I think, a bit better. Let's have a little sip of water, and I'll see you back here in a moment, and join me for the cardio finisher. It is going to be great fun. See you soon. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your water. Now let's get going with our cardio bonus. So just before I start watches and timers, I just want to show you the first one we're going to do is a double step touch. So that's just feet coming together, but you're doing it twice because it's double. And then we're going to crisscross the arms in front. We'll get our heart rate up here before we finish out, okay? There are 8 moves and we're not repeating any of them, all right? So nice little no repeat cardio finisher. If you're having trouble with double step touch, just do single. So it's 1 foot over to meet the other arms, okay? or leave out even the arms if you're new here and you're just getting used to the moves. I'll show you what's coming up in the 10 seconds as we go through these moves. Right, let's go with this one. Okay, have fun. This is a nice little finisher just to keep us on our toes before we finish out today. Okay, all right, let's go with this one. Over and over, just getting the feet down first. It's a 10-50 sequence here, okay, 50 seconds of work. As always, reduce that work time if it's too much for you. Just take more rest. That's it, good. See if you can get your elbows to come up a little higher. Knees a little deeper if you can. All of these little tweaks will help to increase the intensity if that's what you want. You can even add some weights here too, that's fine. Good, and over we go. Great. Keep breathing for me and keep that chest open so you get that oxygen in for me. Great work, come on, keep going, about 10 seconds. Good. Getting that heart rate up before we finish today. Well done. Okay, next one, keep marching there so your heart rate doesn't drop. Butt kickers, snow angels. That's next, because I know you're getting very fit out there, and the fitter you are, the quicker the heart rate will come down. Right, get those feet first. Butt kickers, now they're kind of, butt kickers of the legs are quite close to each other, small gap between the thighs. Good, elbows down to hips. This is a great move here, it's going to get the heart rate up. It's a full body move. Come on, drive that heel up to your bum. Good, drive those elbows down to your hips. Slight little bend in the waist there to allow for range of movement. Good, but don't be leaning too far forward. Abs are engaged still. We're still working our tummy muscles here. Good, as you know, once you start moving around, they're very much involved in keeping you upright. A few seconds to go. Well done, good. March, keep the heart rate elevated till we finish. Donkey kicks, so kick, kick, and then we can do some punching out, okay? Let's go. Kick, kick, punch out. Now I want you to contract your glutes here, okay? Let's see those big glute muscles contracting, that's it. Pretend you've got two sponges stuck to both butt cheeks and you're squeezing the water out. That's it, come on. Can you reach up high there, about level with your chin there with the arms? If not, come down a little lower. Punch out. Big deep breaths for me. Keep going, come on, you can do this. It's great fun. Toning, shaping and toning your bottom. We're still working that core there. It's keeping you from falling over. That's good, come on, punch, punch. Well done, that is great. Jump jacks for two, low jumping jacks that is. Knee raise, now very much like the move we did first, the very first move where we were crunching the abs. 1, 2, good, crunch, crunch, and again, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you want to bring your arms up over your head and make it a little bit more challenging with the low jump jacks, that's an option as well, or you can just keep the arms coming up to shoulder height or even lower. 2, good, 1, 2, feeling very energized now. Good, 1, 2, great, 1, 2, that's it, keep going, less than 20 seconds. Getting in, sneaking in some very specific ab work here too before we finish out. Good, 1 and 2, that's it, and crunch and crunch. Well done, okay, great work. Now we're just going to simply jog. Very, very basic move. If you don't want to, you can do some nice high knee raises. Don't lean back though. Keep that spine nice and straight. Remember that broomstick that's down your exercise top. Keep your back nice and straight, or pretend you're up against a wall. And again, you can really bring in that C curve here if you want to, or you can bring in more cardio and jog it out. Good. Mix between the two. It's fine. Well done. Keep going. Keep the abs engaged here now in a nice tall spine. Let's see that air coming in. If we could see air, we'd like to see it all coming in. That's it. Good. Jog it out. Nice fast feet, get some steps in here as well. Well done, okay. Now next one, keep marching there, don't let your heart rate fall too much. We're going to sit and reach over. There's a little seat in the middle, it doesn't have to be a deep squat. If you want to get into a deep squat, it'll slow you down a little bit more. But if you want to get more work for the thighs there and the bottom, fair enough, that's fine. If you want to, you can't squat or knee problem, you're just feeling fatigued today, but you're giving it your best shot. Stay here, like little seat in the middle. Stretch across. Good work. This will get you out of breath a little bit. Reach across. Come on, give me a full stretch there. You can only reach out here, out in front, that's fine. You work with that. Good. 2 moves left after this. Now, if you want, if you have time, you can repeat this 8-minute cardio finisher again. Get a 16-minute cardio workout. Good. Now we have some lateral lunges. So what I have here today is hopping in the middle. Now if you don't want to hop, you can just do lateral step in the middle and over to the other side. Or if you can't lunge, just step and step. Okay, so always providing lots of options for you. Okay, because I know there's lots of levels out there. You want to do that little hop in the middle, step out to the side, jump, jump. Okay, and you can try and get down into a deeper lunge if your fitness allows. Good. Go reach down for that floor. Remember now, just step the lunge if you can't jump. So into a lunge, 2 feet together, over, side step if you can't lunge. That's it. Good. Feeling nice and warm now. Those inner thighs are cooperating a little bit here. That's good. Okay. Right, squat and side leg lift. Now, a nice one to finish up. Again, if you have issues with squatting, a little seat for you. Side leg lift, and now the other side. That's it. If you can get down into a deeper squat, give that a go. Remember, tailbone to floor, send those hips back behind you, keep your chest upright. That's it. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good work. And if you're liking today's video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And the earlier we get those thumbs up out, as soon as the video is released, the better. That's it. So they say the first 24 hours are so important to get those likes coming in. So if you are liking the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. That's great. Keep going. Get the channel out to more ladies like yourself who want to stay fit. Well done to you. Give yourselves a big clap. That is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful work. Okay, now before we go anywhere, let's bring that heart rate down just to avoid blood pooling in around your feet. It's going to make you feel a little bit dizzy. Nice and little marches here. Okay, because that last move, if you did bring it into a deeper squat, and you're bouncing up and down like that, that's ballistic. That'll really make your heart work hard. Now remember, your heart always works harder in the heat. So it's really important that you do spend a few minutes after your workout cooling down, okay? Just bring it down gradually. Because I know I worked as a personal trainer for many years, and I know in the summer months people used to say, oh, I really have to be back to the office now for a meeting. I have to cut this workout short. I haven't got time for a cool down, and they've gone off and they felt awful for the afternoon. They just simply didn't bring the heart rate down. They felt dizzy and woozy. So even 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes, just spend some time bringing that heart rate down to normal. Let's stretch across. Good. Back to the middle. Stretch across. Can you run that arm down your leg? If not, see how far you can go with it. Good. Now I will link up my cool down for you. You will find a cool down playlist in the description box. It's right under this video here. That's it. Good. If you're on a mobile device, you will probably have to press the button that says more, just so that you can open it up and find it. If you're on a computer or a laptop, desktop, you'll probably see it straight away. I don't know. I usually do all my work on my phone, So I'm not, so the odd time I'll go onto the desktop computer, but I'm not really one for sitting down using big computers. Good, okay. Bring those feet a little bit closer, maybe by hip distance. Reach up to the ceiling. Now just back to the stretch we did at the start. Reach over. Now don't reach over until your tummy muscles are engaged, okay? So do that little tilt back of the pelvis. If you're not sure of that, just in case you're new here, all we're doing is we have our 2 hip bones at the front, pubic bone in the middle. What we're doing is we are just gently tilting the pelvis backwards. This is an anterior tilt where the bottom sticks out, and a lot of people do have that kind of posture, and then you'll have other people who do have a posterior tilt all the time. But just for the sake of keeping the tummy muscles engaged, we like to posterior tilt the pelvis so that we're bringing the hip bones back behind you there. Just imagine your pelvis is like a bucket of water. Tilt the water out behind you. Okay, just throw it out behind you there. Hold that. That really helps you to hold your engagement. Then go into your stretch. Don't hold your breath though. It's very challenging it's a bit like learning to swim or learning to ride a bike, but it does fall into place with practice. That's it. Good work. Reach up and over. Reach up and over. Right, let's finish out for today and go and grab another drink of water, because I know it's very hot here and sweat is flowing. So a little bit of water will be needed throughout the day. So don't forget to hydrate, and as well spend a little bit of time on those cool downs. As I say, they'll be linked up in the description box underneath the video. Make sure you get those green vegetables in for those electrolytes, and also as well, if you are trying to lose any weight off the body or abdominal weight, it's really, really important that you are so good with your nutrition. I know it may seem like such hard work, but believe me, it pays off. You will get results, okay? So just spending time cooking your own food, knowing what ingredients go into your own food will go a long way to keep you healthy. Thank you so much for joining me today. You did a wonderful job. Big double thumbs up to you. I hope you're feeling the core like me, and I will see you in the next workout. Have a lovely day.